everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the newest theater release and the newest addition to the Alien franchise, Alien Romulus. Now, I'm coming into this review with only seeing the original Alien last year, and Aliens through Alien Romulus this month, so this is very much new and still fresh watch for me. So, with that being said, I feel like this movie was definitely a great new addition to Alien. Definitely need this addition to it, but also felt like a big movie for fans of Alien and Aliens, or just the Alien franchise. I definitely really liked it because I became a huge fan of this franchise, but I did really like this. So without further ado, I'm going right to my positives. And the first positive I want to give it is the performance of Rain. I really liked her performance throughout. I thought she was a great lead. I felt like she was sustainable. I really enjoyed her performance. I know the actress played a role in Civil War, but I did not see it or really know anything about it, but I did know they were in a role in that one. But I definitely did enjoy performance. I also enjoyed the performance of Andy the android, and they reveal that in the first like 10 minutes they reveal that, so it's not really a spoiler, but I enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed that. I also enjoyed the relationship between Andy and Rain. I feel like that was really interesting to see, because we had a lot of different androids throughout this franchise, because you have the evil android like David, the heroic android that I cannot remember his name, and then you have this android that's kind of exploration between corruption of evil and its kind of nature, and I really did enjoy that aspect of it. I enjoyed watching it, especially the relationship between Rain and Andy. I definitely enjoyed that. Even the influence of one thing in there, I really did enjoy this movie, and the relationship especially. I feel like the other cast did fine. The only thing that really isn't a midge, like one kind of character did kind of feel annoying. That cliche mean character kind of felt a little annoying, but that's like the only nod I'll give to the characters that are kind of negative for me personally. I also enjoyed the reason of why they were there. In one of the movies previously in the franchise, they showed a colony escaping. I really liked the fact that you focus on the colony people, and they showed these people trying to escape this colony in their lives, and I really enjoyed that, and why they were there and how they got to that ship, even though it could be arguably unreasonable, but I really did enjoy why they were there and the kind of new direction they took it. I also enjoyed how they deal with the facehuggers. I felt like how facehuggers got an upgrade here. I feel like they looked really nice, really cool here, and I also just enjoyed they got a little bit more screen time. But I really did enjoy this movie. I feel like it also captured a lot of what they made the first one really great, and I really like the fan service they kind of give in this movie, even though sometimes there's like one or two things that would be like on the nose that were like, ugh. But for the most part, I felt the fan footage here was kind of really cool. I really enjoyed that aspect of it. I also think there's one cool scene that was unique and cool especially, but we'll go and talk about it in spoilers. But I really did enjoy this movie. I really loved it, and I can honestly say after coming in, because the only Alien movie I saw like 2 days or 3 prior to this was AVP Requiem. So coming into this, really liking the movie was definitely something I really enjoyed having that experience. I also managed to get my hands on this Alien popcorn bucket, and it opens from here, y'all. I honestly love it. I found it really, really cool from Cinemark. I love it. It's cool. I didn't get the cup, but I got this. So those are really all my positives. Like I said, I love this movie. I like the fan kind of things they give us throughout. I really like the characters, with the exception of one really there I talked about before, but I really did like it. But for the mixed here, the first mix I want to give it is, since they took so much fan homage, it's kind of predictable. And the first thing, when they announced something, or when a character said something, I had an idea of what they were going to do. I was right. I knew in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna call it. And I admire that they took the guts to do it, and I admire that they did that. But for me, the predictability here was a mixed. I also want to give a mix to the last 20 minutes. Now, the last 20 minutes can make or break this movie for some people by how far it goes. And if I'm being completely honest, the reveal of this creature that comes out at the end, I'm trying to be as vague as possible here, looked like if you ever listen to creepypasta growing up, like I did for a little bit when I was like 9 or 10, I first saw this thing on the screen and I thought, creepypasta story. That's legitimately what I thought. Like, I could be the only one who thought that, but legitimately my mind went to creepypasta creature. That's where my mind went to when I first saw that creature on screen. But with that being said, I know why they did it, to kind of tie into Prometheus and all that kind of different preseason comic, but it was mixed for me. I didn't hate it, but it definitely didn't wow me. It didn't 100% work for me, but mostly because it was just the design really was like, kind of made me think of creepypasta character the entire time. Again, that could literally just be just me in that case, and I may be alone on that island. But I really did enjoy kind of where they had the guts to actually go through with it. Even though it was predictable, I admire the kind of guts they had to go through with it and the way they made it different, like kind of like that. Even though it did remind me a little bit of the fourth one ending, but the last 20 minutes did break the movie like 1% a little bit for me, if I'm being completely honest. And I really don't have any negatives for this movie because, like I said, I really enjoyed this movie. I really loved it, and I've become a huge fan of this franchise. Like I said, I got this popcorn bucket. I have my little alien creature, so I really did enjoy it. Now I'm going right into my spoiler section, so for anyone who has not seen it and don't want to see the spoilers, you can skip ahead till the end. But the first spoiler I do want to cover is something I predicted from the start, which was the fact that they took, as soon as one of the characters said she was pregnant in the start, I immediately kind of called where they were going, and the person next to me could not see where it was going, because I went with a friend and they couldn't see where it was going, so it was a huge surprise for them. But I could see where they were going. I didn't know exactly how they were going to do it, what the creature was going to look like there, but I definitely saw kind of where it was going to go. And I definitely kind of saw that, but I do admire the kind of guts it took to get there. It kind of had similar to Spectacular a little bit, but that's for another review and another time to talk about. But that, and I also want to talk about the design of this human alien creature. Again, it reminded me of a creature from a creepypasta story, and I don't know if anyone else is ever going to say that, but I cannot get past that in this movie. The last 20 minutes of like the fighting of the creature and letting it go into space, it was interesting to watch, and it wasn't like a terrible thing. It was just like the design of the creature was really it was off-putting for me because of just how much it reminded me of a creepypasta character. And I know I'm saying that a lot, but I can't get that out of my head. I swear, that's like whenever I think of that creature from the end, that's all I can think about, and I'm not even lying about that either. So that's kind of it. I also don't know where it's going to take, where they could take off for the next part, or what is going to happen, or if the next movie is going to continue off of them into their planet, or open with new characters, or her not making it and someone waking up Andy and reconstructing him. But I'm definitely kind of interested to where they're going to take it from here, because this was between Alien and Alien, so I don't know what they're going to do when it comes to all these like old characters. I also did admire the scene here with the zero gravity. I thought that was honestly shot really cool. Obviously it was CGI because it's not like, can't really do that without CGI, but this movie was prominently, of course, like the original here, practical, which I really admire. I like when movies use practical effects, but I feel like that scene was really cool, zero gravity, just trying to watch a scene go through, and it really caught my attention. I definitely really liked that scene. I thought it was kind of cool to bring to the table. We also had a little underwater scene that was kind of interesting to see. I know there's another scene in another movie that was really cool, so I felt that was kind of a reminder of previous movie. But overall, I felt like this was shot really well. I really liked this movie, and for an alien fan of the franchise, or Aliens fans, I think they're really going to enjoy it. But the last 20 minutes could make or break it for several people, and I completely understand why, because some things like that really can break a movie. Like, that didn't completely break for me, but I definitely could see why some people would not like this movie, because the last 20 minutes. So let me know what you guys think. Did you guys like this movie? Are you Alien fans? Let me know down below. And if you want more videos like this, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you want to hear more from me, and I will see you guys next week with the ranking of the Alien franchise.